Alright guys, what are we talking about today? Seen a bunch of people talking about this. The Ozark Trail D2 access lock on bearing steel. We'll go ahead and get this out of the way right away. This is pretty much a Walmart Bugout. The difference is going to be in the handle thickness and the fact that this thing has full liners. It also weighs about an ounce more. Almost identical blade stock, almost identical blade length. This has been sharpened quite a lot. A lot of stuff in the same place. Grip areas line up pretty good. You get the point. So I did pick one of these up. I did go ahead and do edge retention testing on it, and I did use up the factory edge and the first 3 edges that I sharpened. For those of you that are new, every test on the channel exactly the same unless I state otherwise. This is 15 degrees per side. I did take it up to 1500 diamond plate on the KME. I then stropped it on the DMT die paste, same as I've been using for 5 years on the channel. 631 micron, 5 passes per side on each one. Then I went ahead and ran the test. Sharpened it again, ran the test again. So what we have here, I'm not going to say it's horrible. I'm not going to say it's great. It's okay. The thing that I like about it, the handle's actually comfortable, and they actually made a usable plunge grind there. It's enough out of there that it's going to be a little bit before you got to do anything to it. Like I said, I've already sharpened this 5 times. It's super dull, not going to cut anybody. That coating is starting to wear off up there where the hollow grind ends on both sides. I don't know what's going on with that. Did test it all in the same place, as you can see, both times. So let's go ahead and cover how it did. This did, and I did test it twice. The tests were so close, we're just going to talk about one. 42 feet fine edge. It did another 76 feet working edge for a total of 118 feet. 118 feet lets me know more than likely this is D2. I've never had HCR cut that long. I doubt they're using something besides D2 for the $9.99 that this thing costs on the shelf. And it falls right in probably about the middle of other D2 that I've tested. A vast majority of D2 I've tested falls between the low 100 to 120 feet or so. There are some outliers that did worse, a few that did vastly better. This falls right in the middle. It's about average. I have not hardness tested this yet, and I'm not going to just yet, but I will get to it, and we'll cover that in a later video, because I do have a second one of these I'm going to test, and I'm going to see if the results are any different than they are from this one. Since I used this up, it is completely dull. I already cut the apex off. Just going to go ahead and hit it on this resin bonded diamond stone real quick. And no, this isn't meant to be a perfect sharpening or anything. Alright, so it doesn't feel too terrible. So not too bad. You saw how fast that just sharpened up. That is the, I don't know if it's going to show up in the light out here or not. That is the 100 grit side of the Veneve resin bonded, and these are the, as you can see right there, the 25% concentration stones, not even my full-size 100% concentration stones. You saw how fast I was able to bring that back. Didn't even hit it on a strop. Got a paint stick here with some 6 micron stroppy stuff on it. Go ahead and make a few passes real quick. See if it gets any better. My paper's pretty well used up. Yeah, and it's actually getting moist out here. You guys get the point. Not terrible for $10. Not something I'm definitely going to put in my pocket and carry around over this. I've carried this a ton. There's zero advantage to this for me over this. So I'm just going to continue to carry this when I want something like this. Probably what I'll end up doing with this, since I have absolutely everything that I need to make blades, when I'm done testing the other one, I'll probably keep these guys around and get rid of the blade that's in here. Go ahead and see what scrap pieces I have left over, and just go ahead and reblade both of these things and use them in the garage, the shop, around the house, whatever. That's all I have for this. You guys have one, you have any experience with them. I found it not to be terribly great. It's not bad for 10 bucks, but I'm not running out and buying a whole bunch more and squirreling them away or anything like that. That's all I have. I appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.